And hello, everyone. Ooh, I'll turn that down a little bit. My mic was in the mega red right there, showing me at negative 4.3 dB. So shouldn't be clipping or anything like that. Shouldn't be coming at you too hot. We got Sensei. We got ICOM coming on there saying, "Hey yo, Sensei, welcome." We had a little thing going on where OBS didn't want to let go of my Twitch stream. So if you're joining us on Twitch, we're over on YouTube. So as a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and post the YouTube link on in there for y'all. That is where we're going to be checking the chat in order to make sure that whoever's in there gets put into our Grubfish Royale. So I wanted to make sure that we get that done already-o. So here we are, popping things up here. And let's go ahead and head on over to the live scene. No, we're not ending. We're going to the live scene. Welcome to the Faded Monsuta show. Welcome to our Faded Friday mornings that we have going on. In case you didn't read what we had going on today, we are, of course, going to be specifically going through our first 100 Faded Monsuta. The names have been made for a while. I thought I had made a post, but I wasn't able to even find my post. But in terms of the Discord, so I figured if it's not in there, or I didn't pin it or anything like that, and it's just floating around somewhere randomly, it'd be good for us to go back over those again, because we've had a couple come out so far, and we're going to be showing you our newest little sneak peek. Another thing that has been on there, let's go, been using the lava launcher that I sent you. Yes, Silent X Necrosis, who is asking that question over there. I have been using that lava launcher pretty much every single duel. I think there's only one time I've won where I didn't use it, and the only reason I didn't use it is because it was a super low mana cost. Like, I pretty much would have only been able to put out lava launcher. Since they got the affiliate, let's go. Yes, that is again on the Twitch stream there. We got our Faded Monsuta animated logo, which again, make sure you're checking us out on Nefty Blocks at our collection there, because that is where those blends are going to be. If you've got 3 of these, this is going to increase the staking power of this card by quite a bit. So you're going to make sure that you want to hop in there and go ahead and blend 3 of those cards together. It's also going to be the whitelist for Series 2 promo pack. Which we're not going to be increasing the price or anything like that super crazy. It's still going to be $1 card. The only difference is there's going to be 10 cards in it instead of 5. Also, we're going to have some guaranteed rares in there as opposed to last time, which some of you got the same damn card over and over again, which led to the creation of this wonderful card that we have here. So, want to make sure that we get on there. Oh, we got Commander Garlic subscribing. Thank you so much. So better to be on Twitch or YouTube. We're doing it on YouTube, is specifically where I'm going to be looking for people to enter their .whams, because I might as well just go right on into it. We got Miss Fatty Patty. Here is, of course, our sneak preview of the newest Series 2 promo card that is being released, which is Miss Fatty Patty. Absolutely loving. She's going to be a support character. She's going to be a support Monsuta class, obviously belonging to the joint type. Super duper excited about this Moogie gameplay. Thank you so much for subscribing. Good to have you on board. But yeah, absolutely loving this. And make sure that y'all are subscribing to that YouTube channel that's up there as well. That is the Upland Action News. They have all sorts of amazing information going on. As a matter of fact, they have an open, you'll be able, everyone, normally you have to be an Action Family Club card holder, which if you joined us last night, you know all about that. If not, go check out that stream that we have on Twitch, because we actually had Left House come on to the show, which Left House is the wonderful person who runs this whole business with a wonderful crew of people. So go ahead and check that out. You'll learn more about that. But today you'll be able to enter via the Google submission form, and they'll have some amazing prizes there. We're going to be giving out some fatty patties, as you well know. We got to get out some of the first misprints, and again, misprints are going to be worth a rarity higher than what they are. So these Series 2 misprints are going to be worth a perfected, a regular Series 1 promo pack card. So, and then remember, the Series 1 promo pack cards, their misprints are worth even more than what the Series 1 cards are. So again, it's always going to be an increase in value. So for example, if you have an uncommon Series 1 misprint, it's going to be worth a rare Series 1 misprint, as opposed to where if you have a uncommon Series 2 misprint, it's going to be worth a perfected Series 1 card. So not a misprint. The misprint for the Series 1s are going to be the highest stakeable values, which is funny because those are the ones that are really sometimes going for the cheapest. I think people think that they're like a mistake and won't be included. So if you're listening and you're following and you're paying attention and you find those cards on there for cheaper, you're definitely going to want to get those. Which, let's go ahead and look at our little misprint here. Great googly moogly. It's the second lady to join the fated Monsuta cast of wacky characters. Guess you'll have to wait until the perfected version comes out to find out what's in the bag. So that obviously is going to include some sort of ability for that character. Like I said, we're going to be releasing some of these cards today. Our top 5 and our grubfish will be going home with a fatty patty. The first of the Series 2 promo cards to be released. The first of the misprints. As you can see, it's still calculating because it's just that brand spanking new. So new. It's the new as can get. We have Moogie Gameplay. Thank you so much for the subscription. I want that sweet fatty. Let's freaking go. Absolutely. Absolutely love it. Let me pop in here. Hey, boys, we got Charlie in here. We got Derry, Alien Head, Son Yangi. Yangi is popping on in here. Yangi was a big-time winner on one of our previous streams before over on the old Twitch channel. But absolutely loving this, guys. Absolutely love everyone that's coming in here. So let's go ahead and go into that first 100. After we go into the first 100, I'll show you some of the games that I've been playing. We can't pull up Immersis. Actually, we could pull up Immersis. I could pull that up for you, let you take a peek at that bad boy. But before we do anything like that, let's go into that first 100 again. We're going to go very professional Google Doc here for you. But nonetheless, so let's go through, I don't know, read every single name, but I mean, for flowers, we already have Sensei Starby. We already knew that was coming. Old Boy Blue, you've already seen the preview for that, but let's go ahead and let's go into some of these other ones. We have Purple Puncher, we have Big Bubba, Mr. Smashy, Karma Kush, Grandpa Purpa, and remember, we have Old Boy Blue, and now we have Grandpa Purpa, and obviously Granddaddy Perps, Blue Dreams. Those are some of the older strains that some of you may know and love. So maybe these cards will have some uses together. Remus Wolfster, based off of Romulan. If those of you who don't know Romulus and Remus, I know that it's not Romulus, but I believe that Romulan is based off of, it's like you're basically a follower of Romulus. And we got another follower, Untamed Sarge. Thank you so much for following Untamed Sarge. Untamed Sarge was actually in our costume contest this past Halloween. I liked your costume. I believe you got a participation award for coming on in there. I thought it was a pretty cool costume, pretty cool mask that you had on there. And let me see here. Urkel the Purple. We have Purple Urkel. We have OG Master Slim, Gino Gorillo. We're going to have Sammy Sky Stroller. We have Bo Banana, which again, Banana Puncher, Purple Puncher. So we have some that are specifically used on here that are going to be very clearly go with one another. We have Pucker Trucker. We have Sour Diesel. So he's going to be a very upset little trucker flower, perhaps, little on there. Oh my goodness, we have 51. Did we get rated? We must have gotten rated or something like that. First time chat viewer. Without chicken. Woohoo! All sorts of people. When is the drop? The drop is not going to be for a while. It's either going to be late December or early November. We are creating at least 50 cards for this drop. So there's going to be a much larger selection of cards for you to pull from this time around. And the whole reason is I want there to be some people that are going without specific cards. I want a much higher variety this time around. There are going to be more packs, but not substantially more. We're only going from 500 up to 1,000. So it's not like we're going to be selling 5,000 packs at $10 $10 a piece. No, like we still growing, still creating things, still trying to get the whole team together and stuff like that. And again, we want a little bit of spread outness of these cards. Of course, Squidzuka is not a good example. He has gotten like every card times 4 and then some. But again, that is people putting stuff on there. And double raid. We got the double raid. We got Sean Michael GT. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for bringing that raid in there. I was going to say someone else had to have raided us. I don't know why it's not showing me. Darth Wolf Gaming is raiding us. There you go. Darth Wolf Gaming was a big time winner on our stream previously. But we got Bilbo Bongen. We got I left all the other ones. So Pucker Trucker, we have Stanley Silver, and we have Lana Lemon. So Super Lemon Haze, making sure that we get some people in there. Dupes McGee starting off with the joints. We all know Dupes McGee. We got the Scooter Shooter. We're introduced to Fatty Patty. Then we have Dana Dollhouse, Kendall Ketra, we have Daphne Dutch, Scooby Dooby, Zooted Zane, we have Chelsea Cherry, Jimmy Jazz, Johnny J Bird, Billy Bomber, Spiffy Spliffy, Polly Primo, Phil the Fat One, Jamie Jizze, Philly Pinner, and Trippy Dippy. All right, so all of these are based off of different kinds of joints, even down to the Trippy Dippy. Taught me about Faded Monsuta, Untamed Sarge. And thank you so much for spreading the good word, Commander Garlic. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely love it. You should post a lot on the 1-Up Zone. I'm going to have to get in there, and I'm going to have to check that out, what the 1-Up Zone is. I'm going to have to get all up over there. What is rating? It's when people bring their followers and their viewers on over, which we should have quite a few people going over to the YouTube channel as well. So make sure that you guys are checking that out. Let me see here. And then we go. We got Bongs moving on there. We got Bilbo Bong, and all you know that. We got Honeysuckle, Tony Tree Perk, Sammy Showers, Tommy Tornado, Timothy Turbine. If you haven't figured it out yet, these are all different kinds of percolators. Tree Perk percolator. We got the Showerhead perk. We got the Honeycomb perk, the Tornado perk, Timothy Turbine, Danny Disc, Mary D Downstem. We got Cirque the Jerk, Billy Barrel, Mr. Clean, Rhonda Ratchet, Carol Coyle, Mickey Matrix, UFO Ron, Staniel Swiss, Dorothy Donut, Inline Ingrid, Sarah Sprinkler, as well as Callie Crystal. All right, so maybe Sammy Shower and Sarah Sprinkler are going to be on the same team. You never know. Yeah, well, I always love hopping on to huge communities and stuff like that and showing people what is going on. For those of you that are here, we are going to be doing specifically, let me pull this up here. I'm going to have folks enter their .whams into our YouTube channel. That is where we're going live from right now. So if you want to hop on over to the YouTube channel, that's where people are going to be entering their .whams. I'm going to be pulling those all in there. We got Motorcard coming on in. Skynautic, thank you for hopping in on the YouTube channel. Again, this will not normally be streamed onto Twitch. Today it was just being a little bit goofy, a little bit funny-wunny on us. Wasn't letting me remove that Twitch stream on there. So we're streaming on both right now just to maximize the confusion. All right, we have BGQ for Wham. All right, go ahead and hold on to those for right now, but I am going to copy that. Oh no, I forgot. For those of you who don't know, I have my my shift click on, which allows me to go ahead and hold the click if I hold on to it for too long. That is from, obviously, Immersis, which we'll talk about that later. But let's go ahead and finish off this first 100. Let's go ahead and go into Zongs. This is going to be very obvious that they all end in Zong. For the very fun purpose of, I do enjoy, like, for example, like, if you remember Digimon, everything just ended in Mon. I always thought that was funny. Just like throw a word or as a prefix in front of the word, Mon. Which just stands for an abbreviated version of Monster. We got 7 cheers, 7 bits. Thank you so much, Splinter News. Huge community Game Boy. I definitely want to check that out. Whole lot of names. There you go. Clips, Twitch, Fun Pretty Wallet. Definitely awesome. Gotta love that. Gotta check stuff out like that. All right, but we got Hypnozong, Cringe Zong, Zimmy Zong, Boosta Zong, Strong Zong, Power Zong. So Strong Zong, Power Zong, you know, kind of pretty easily. We got Supazong. Maybe all of these are going to work well together. We have Sassazong. Kind of like the word sassafras. Gonna be using a lot of weird words and a lot of weird things in this thing. Swiss song, so think of like a Swiss Army knife. Supazong, as I said, Zany-zong, Whack-a-zong, Kook-a-zong. I wonder if those three go together. We have Hypnozong, Snorazong, and Somnazong. I wonder if those go together. Trizong, Hydrazong, Warzong, and Swanzong. Yes, I went there instead of Swan Song. Sugar Wax. We got Waxy Cathy. Obviously, with the wedding cake. You got to be careful with double streams, though. It's against TOS. Got you. Yeah, definitely didn't mean to do that. So we'll go ahead and not be doing that in the future. Snorazong equals Snorlax. Yeah, very well. Very well could see stuff like that. And as you know, Hypnozong sends the whole field to sleep, and Somnazong very likely not going to be able to fall asleep with someone like specifically Snorazong, who might get some added health when they're sent to sleep. So definitely need to go ahead and put that on there. What was this? Tired Vibrant. We have Splinter News posting on the clips on there, so make sure you're checking those out. We have weird names. A lot of names. We have weird names on there. That's pretty interesting. Clips Twitch. And, of course, we're going to move right on into the Sugar Wax. Waxy Cathy, Big Bomber, Stuber Goober, Purpoo. We have Pink Dew. So Purpoo and Pink Dew. I wonder what they're going to be shaped like, and I wonder if they're going to work together. We have Candy Cream, PB and J, Movin' Maui, L.A. Cakely, and Walter Whitey. That's what we're going to have there. White Fire OG, LA Cake Kush. You can see the strains that they're named after. Moving on into the crumble, we have Cheddar Dan. We already had that on there. Orange Cheddar. We have Berry Bomber, Blackberry Kush, Pina Tropicana Cookies. We have Hillary Hoedown, Dosey Does. Yes, I like to have fun. Frida Fritter, Apple Fritter. We have Danica Durbin, Durbin Poison. And then we have Lily Lamb, Lamb's Bread. Yes, you are going to need the corresponding card that is involved with that. The playable cards are super far ways off. That is why those cards were given out for free and only for free. We just gave them out. I think there's like one time where I wasn't sure how to put a key on a drop, and we did .001. Walter Whitey is there. Where's Jesse? Oh, you never know. You never know. This is only the first 100, so there could be more coming. There's definitely more coming. There's going to be at least 200 in the OG set, with at least 50 coming in the hybrid class to give us a full 250 to begin with. There also may be more than that altogether, but 250 are for sure going to be created by yours truly. I'm creating all of these characters. I'm doing the artwork for all of them and creating all of their abilities and doing all this ridiculous stuff myself. Because like I said, I always love it. I've always dreamed of it. Let's go ahead and go down to Shatter. We already finished off this guy, the Crumble. We have AJ Shattersworth. That's from Blackjack, that strain. We have Cindy Cyclone from Slurricane. Donnie Dragon, OGKB. We have MK Ultra, Master Kush. We have Gold Goose, Acapulco Gold. And we have Charles Crackley, Green Crack. Followed up by the Gandalfs. Gotta love this. Elder Tree Tokemeister, Ruby Cronfire, Wild and Willy, and Smoky Sapphire. So, definitely some things to look at in there. Definitely some things to be able to make some ideas off of what you'll be able to do and what you'll be able to use. Smoky Sapphire. So, Elder Tree Tokemeister has a Cat 5 Smokestorm that goes ahead and throws all of the cards that are currently on the field into both players' decks. So the entire field goes back into each player's respective decks, and then you have an open field. Smoky Sapphire might be doing something where they essentially cover your side of the field in smoke, and now all of a sudden there's a much lesser chance of your opponent's hits going through. So we're going to have lots of cool abilities that go along with these legendary Gandalfs. Which one will be the legendary that comes with Series 2? Remember, there's 4 series. We already have Elder Tree Tokemeister. These aren't necessarily in order. We have someone saying that, ooh, yes, Elder Tree Tokemeister. I am holding three Elder Tree Tokemeisters. That's super impressive, Splinter News. Elder Tree Tokemeister is going to be a beast. I still have not got one. Have the skin, but no card. Well, that's going to be the good news, is if you hold on to that skin, we're not creating any more of those Halloween skins for those cards. All of those have gone out, all 100 of those Elder Tree Tokemeister skins, the Elderbone Skellemeister. So all of those have gone out. Those won't ever be made again. We're never doing a Halloween skin for Elder Tree Tokemeister ever again. So you got to make sure that, feel free to give those away. Feel free to bring people in with them. They will likely have value down the road once people can apply them in game, which is, again, a ways down the road, Q4 2022. For those of you who have never paid attention to me saying that, and again, that's why we gave them out for free. Normally, you're going to be crafting them with tetrahydrinium credits, the THC that you earn through the staking system, which I hope to implement that actually before the game starts, now that I've been thinking about it, because we can actually provide that utilization before the game opens up and dueling begins. So we may even test out that staking system before we go live, but only if we have the proper utilization and we can ensure that we're actually giving you things to spend that THC on, because otherwise, it just pools up and then it becomes a worthless token, which no one wants a worthless token. All right, so that is the end of that. So let's go ahead and hop into this Grubfish Royale. Let me see here. We have people that are tossing their .whams all up in this business. What's up, Sensei? Let me go ahead and hop up here to the top. Let's do this. All right. I have Barlas Bogdoth. I don't know if I pronounced that right at all. I hope I did. All right, let's go enter. And we're going to do this the old-fashioned way, entering all these in here. I'm super excited about this, by the way. Super excited to have some of the folks come on over here, over to specifically our little fellow over here, our YouTube channel. That obviously Sir Left House has let us use this channel. We is here, says Sarge. It's good to have you on board, Sarge. Absolutely love it. And we're going ahead and putting these in here. Make sure you're hopping over to that link that I posted earlier, Piggy.wham. I have some that are popping in over here. We got Skynautic. We'll go ahead and put that in there as well. Boom. And that's kind of the cool thing at the end of this. I can just copy this list. When we only do one giveaway, it's much easier, I've noticed. If we do one giveaway, then I can just copy that list right there. When we do like the 40 ones, that's when things tend to get a little messy. I'm not trying to click to reply, bro. There we go. A little click to reply was taking up most of the chat and wasn't letting me copy my thing. There we go. We got the one that looks like Piggy. That always reminds me of the one that looks like Piggy. And this is going to probably be our process right here. Normally we do the Google Docs, but I did not set up my Google Doc before I logged in to this specific streaming thing. So it's going to create a... I don't want to redo anyone's Google Doc, if you know what I mean. So there we go. And I'm going to be hopping back over to YouTube here. Fortunately, it pops off right where I was. dzap.wham. Thank you so much, Manel, for hopping on over here, over to the YouTube station. Again, these will normally be separate. That's what we do here. These are separate entities that we're going live from. The one that we're going live from, once more, as I'm going to repeat that, is the Upland Action NFT News, which is an amazing show that you should be checking out today, especially if you want to take part in their amazing giveaway this afternoon. Which there will be a safe word. That's how that works when it's open to the public. There will be a safe word at the beginning. You're going to have to remember that safe word once you enter in your information, your .wham, or your ETH address. It's really a lot of different things that they give away. So that's something to keep in mind, is that, it's not always just the old .wham and wax stuff that's being given out on this show. There's all sorts of stuff. All sorts of amazing stuff all over the freaking metaverse galaxy. The metaverses, the metaversi, the metaversey. RCGWO.wham. That's a familiar face. I've seen that. I've sent prizes there before. Good to see you. Good to have you all on. Neckbreaker, we got you on. The old OGLB. Yeah. Absolutely love it. And here we go. Snorazong equals Snorlax. There we go. That's popping up over on that end right there. There we go. There we go. Exclamation play is not going to work here. I am going to specifically need your .wham address, which is why I am going through here Putting all these in here. 45 Mua, I got you as well, correct? Yes, I did. Now I'm rolling through, rolling through. Oh, for those of you who didn't know, I started Splinterlands last night. Thanks to Silent X Necrosis. That was awesome, by the way. Thank you for being awesome in terms of giving me that card, because that is going to help out a whole buttload. Here we go. We have a whole bunch of stuff coming in here. SS4M.wham. Did I get MP Gaw? I didn't get MP Gaw. That's where I'm at right now. MPGaw.wham. Anno, we can't forget about you. Started Splinterlands last night. I started Rising Star last night. I was all over the place last night, bro. I didn't even really get to Immersus because I was trying out so much new stuff. Which I've got 6 blueprints in Immersus now, so that's saying a lot. Like, I've been playing quite a bit of Immersus. It's been my meditation, essentially, knocking stuff. Hitting little rocks, chopping down trees. KHTQY.wham. Oh my goodness, this is a big one. We got a big old one on this one. Damn, 3 trees? S55QW.wham. Tossing that bad boy on in there. Let's go. I'm doing over to the, specifically our YouTube channel right now. I'm sure I'm being bombarded from the other end as well. We only want 1 entry, by the way. Someone hid their thing. That is okay. Boom. I think I may have gone too quickly. I missed that 4G Pi 4.wham. Nope, I didn't miss it. There it is. And that's not a double in there, so thank you so much for not doubling up, folks. If you do double up, that is grounds for disqualification. 4D2A, I think I just got that one in there, correct? I did just get that one in there. It popped up there twice. We got that all up on here as well. Anzi.wham, first time chatter. Asney, I said that wrong. How could I screw that up? Asney.wham, first time chatter. I'm sure you're brand new to that. We have a lot of exclamation plays happening. Make sure that you guys are putting edvws.wham. Exclamation play will not work, so make sure that you are putting that in there. I've been doing this manually. edvws already got you in there. Lots of exclamation plays are on the board here. Bits leader to Splinter News, so your Splinterlands username works on 1UP Zone. You can blog about Faded Monsuta there and earn 1UP tokens. We're definitely going to have to do that. Ivor Bjorn, thank you so much. GZFX4.wham. Woohoo! Yeah, definitely using the Google form next time. The Google form is where we're going. I will have that prepared last time. The good news is this is set up. This stream is set up now on this computer. We've got the fast working fancy one. Let's go, right? All right, so we're gonna do a 2-parter because this is the first one. Top 5 will be winning. So you have to get through the Grubfish Royale. I believe we have way more than 24 people. So if you lose on the first one and you're not in the top 5, don't freak out because we're doing the dance-off right after. So you've got to be in there twice. Top 5 for the dance-off. Those are the .whams that will be winning the first Fatty Patties ever released, the first Series 2 misprints ever released. That's happening today right here. Let's go! You cannot control your character as well, so it's totally random. Ha 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 ha! Some of you may explode at random. Who knows? It's totally random. Asney.wham, Pliggy.wham, Zium.wham. Unfortunately, you are out of the game. You have been crushed. Oh, we only had 27 people in there. That is okay, though, because 3 of you will be eliminated from the contention. 45 Mua, MP Gaw, 4 GP, 4 GPU, 4.wham, EDVWS, out of here. 4D2A.wham, by K.wham is gone. 3LK, 44TWM. Oh my goodness, so many dead bugs. The good news is if you're in the top 24, you're still alive. So only 3 of you are getting eliminated here. So we're really just doing this for fun to see who gets murdered next. I thought there was more. We have 41 viewers on one end, and we've got, I believe, 16 or 20 over on the other end. So I wanted to make sure that we were doing that. I went away from Grubfish. What's wrong with me? I'm like trying to show viewership. What a dum-dum. That may be spread out now that I realize it. We may have that set over there. That was a close call for me, Untamed Sarge. Kira, congratulations. You have won the pride. You were splattered right after you won the pride. My apologies. But nonetheless, you have won the pride. We're going straight to the dance-off. If you didn't make the top 24, my apologies, but thank you for showing up, and thank you for playing. Top 5 here. Top 5 here are going to win Fatty Patty. Here's where we separate it. Here's where everyone, there we go, a full list, 24, 3 full rows. Who will win? Who will be the final survivor? None of those four. Those four got whacked right away. BQCU4.wham, AskQB.wham. You guys are gone. RCGW. The whole left side. All 6 of them are gone. Man, what's going on? Goku spirit bombs. Goku seems to hate the left side. Oh, now he's attacking the right. There goes OGLB.wham, EDVUS. We're almost down to our top 5. Only 7 left. That'll do it. That'll do it. EVYDG.wham just barely made it just for not being the last one that got popped. All 5 of you will be getting low mints of Fatty Patty. That's right. That's what you get for showing up early. You get to take part in all of this awesome, amazing winningness. So there you go. Our giveaway is complete. We got the Fatty Patty in there. Top 5. I'm going to copy that bad boy. Yes, indeed. We're going to copy that winners list. And then I'm going to save that. So as soon as we're done with the stream. As a matter of fact, let's send it while we're on the stream, huh? You can see all of that happen live. Let's send these bad boys out while folks are here. You get to take part in the first Fatty Patty. Let's go to the inventory here. There they are. There they are. And we'll go ahead and do the mints based off of the place that you're in. So this number 2 mint, number 2, is going to be transferred right now. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to give it to GNGA Ginjada.wham. Almost like ganja. .wham. Woohoo! And then we're going to go and transfer memo. YouTube. Grubfish. Faded. Monsuta. Friday mornings. I totally missed which way that goes. But nonetheless, we're going to be sending this transfer. Let me just make sure I got the right name in there. GNJDA.wham, GNJDA.wham. Woohoo! Send that transfer on over. Number 2 mint. Congratulations. Bordel Music is now following. Woohoo! Absolutely love it. Thank you so much for the follow. And again, we will not normally be doing this, where we're streaming to 2 things. That was a mistake for today. 4D2A.wham. I can't even remember what it was. 4D2TA. There we are. 4D2TA.wham. Correct? Yeah. There we go. Congratulations. You were second place, so you get number 3 mint. As you all know, the number 1 mints stay with Eddie Maxim. But not to worry, all of these cards will eventually be available for winning. I will be giving them away through all sorts of different competitions where you, the players, have a chance to beat me, and the winner who beats me individually one-on-one will end up getting to take one of my number 1 mints of their choosing, and I'll send it on over to their account, which is a fun way to keep me involved, I feel like. And who doesn't? Who doesn't want to play their own game to a certain degree? A little Maximilian Pegasus action going on, if you will. 4D2TA.wham, 4D2TA.wham. Yes, excellent. We got to make sure we're sending them the right place. Can't be sending these early mints out to just nobody. We got to be sending them out to the people who are here, the people who are ready, and the people who want these bad boys. Bam. S55QW.wham. Congratulations to our next one. WW? Right? No, 2 5s. 2 5s. Haha. Bam. And I'm pretty sure that's right there. S55QW.wham. All right, this time I just confirmed it before I did all this business. All right, number 4 mint headed out to S55QW.wham. Congratulations. You are a winner. Pew, 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 pew. Sean Michael 4D2A.wham. Thanks. Received 1 Fatty Patty. Woohoo! Yeah, and I think that you got first, correct? Weren't you in first place there? No, you were in second place, so you got mint number 3. So you got a top 3 mint for that bad boy. Absolutely loving it. 45 mua.wham. I don't know why that one's easier for me to remember. 45 mua.wham. Congratulations. You're a winner. Bam! Mint number 5. We're sending out our final prize here in just a moment. Boop, 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 boop. And we're also going to be doing a lore reading here in just a moment. Be hearing a little bit about the lore that we got going on within the land of fated Monsuta. EVYDG.WHAM, that's a familiar one. Good to see that some of these are going to familiar homes. Increasing your fated Monsuta collection, EVYDG.WHAM. We got to confirm that, EVYDG.WHAM. That's looking right. Confirm. Pew, pew, pew. To play Tetris with me. We'll have to play Tetris sometimes. Don't, Sensei, just don't. I do enjoy my Tetris. I will admit that when Tetris came out on Facebook, I eventually got to the point where I wasn't facing anyone in the U.S. anymore. I don't know what that has to say about us, about the U.S. of A. not being good at Tetris. It's like literally the only dude's name I could read was my own. I was like, oh, I guess we all suck at this. I guess I'm the exception to the rule. But I freaking love me some Tetris. I love me some Battle Tetris where it like adds whatever block that you go over there. I've got the quick fingers. I've got the piano fingers. Just in case for those of you who do not know. Got the old piano hands that can strike you at any moment. Let's go ahead and go to a new tab here. We're on the old Brave browser for those of you who don't know. Been using that on the old Splinterlands. Let's go ahead and head on over to, forgetting my own website for some reason, fatedmonsuta.io. Oh, but let me show you. I just recently won. If you guys want to see a replay of my most recent battle. I got 40 points for this one. Here we go, a little Splinterlands action for you. Crushes souls at Tetris. I don't know. I can be a bit of a soul crusher myself. Here we go. Oh, Sky. We got Silent Necrosis was asking if I was using the card, and here's an example of me using it in a replay. Round 1. Here we go. We'll do it slow motion. Bam! Make it epic. So yeah, they thought they were coming at me strong with that business, but used the old Fire Beetle Serpentine Spy combo. Which I put the Fire Beetle last because he's got a bit more health. So that should keep this fella protected unless they have someone that goes specifically for someone with the lowest health, which worked out in my favor this time. Look at me just wrecking their back row. Their little 10 health little unicorn Mustang ain't got nothing it can do when I'm murking everything around it. And guess what? Here comes Lava Launcher. Bam! Right to your face. That's gonna be Anchor. Anchor is gonna be a place. We got a gift from Solimi. Oh my god, oh my goodness. We'll have to view that here in a moment. Oh, there was our first miss. That always gets in my craw when I see a miss. It's like they're trying to give someone else the opportunity to win. But yeah, I like that lineup. I like the Lava Launcher, has a nice amount of shield on there, followed by that little dude who's got the reach, that physical guy that's got the reach so he can keep hitting. He's got a little bit of health too, so he lasts for a little bit. Kick that horsey right in the butthole. Yeah, I know, right? I was like, get out of here. All right, let's go view this gift, right? Holy crap. We got ourselves a chain spinner. Look at this. Magic attacks hits this monster's armor before its health. Ho-ho, doggy. Freaking love that. Those of you who don't know that the magic goes straight for those HP points. Just starts whittling down at them. It's the legendary chain spinner. That is nuts. It's my first legendary. Holy great googly moogly. Yeah, this dude's a beast. Oh my god. We have another gift. We have gifts all day. Commander Garlic coming in here. Holy great googly moogly. Got ourselves another badass over here. He's got 2 attack. He's got 8 health. Phineas Rage. Oh, goodness. He's got the reach, too. Oh, my lord. Oh my goodness. If I got a high mana thing and I can lay Lava Launcher and this dude in the second spot, and get someone in that third position, then place them in the fourth position, someone else with high health that's maybe a ranged character. Holy great googly moogly. This is nuts. Thank you guys so much. This is amazing. Freaking loving it. Yeah, no, I've been noobing out a little bit trying to figure out what the best strategy is, and it's so funny because I tried mixing it up and not using the lava launcher that I was given by X Necrosis. Silent X Necrosis gave me that lava launcher, and man, I was just getting worked before that, but I gotta buy the spell book so I can actually do daily quests, and we'll stream that business. I'm on the Rising Star. I hopped onto this. I was told about this through all the streams and all the other people. Game Boy Ali was a big advocate of this. I know everyone else that's on here is a big advocate of it as well. Oh, I got 24. All right, word. This is like one of the few rares I have. I have like a music promoter dude or something like that, who maybe I'll be able to add to the manager or band member section once it's opened up. I'm a lowly level 3. You know, I don't have much stuff going on there, but I will get 20 XP for this next one. So I'm going to go ahead and start this because once I finish this open mic night, you lost your 4-leaf clover. Unlucky. Oh, poo. Poo, I didn't want to lose my 4-leaf clover. That's not cool. But the good news is I've been getting lots of fans, lots of drunk fans at open mic night that think I'm awesome at music. Let's go. Another card. You got to work on this for a while. Heard that. Yeah, no, bro. I am... Oh, my God. Holy great googly moogly. We got freaking blown up. Maybe we send you a pixie. Let me try. This is madness. Wasn't expecting me doing this on stream, but this is what we're doing on stream right now. We got the Splinterlands up. We got 4 right here. We got 2 attack, 1 right there. What is this? Oh, yes, the blast. The adjacent damaging. Yes, I like the blast effect. I'm a big fan of the blast effect. Absolutely. Freaking loving it. We got another one here. We got Ice Cube, Gelatinous Cube. Ooh. Gains 1 max health each time any monster dies. Ooh, that is jacked up, yo. So it just chills there. Just chills there and just takes it. That is crazy, bro. Little scavenger. Check that guy out. And then we got Bortus. We got Bortus -1. Sergeant Dan. Thank you so much. This guy's been used on me quite a bit. Fortunately, I don't use much magic, so they usually get screwed by it. But this is awesome. Those unlock once you get to the second area. You do auditions to unlock each one. Yeah, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much for this, Sergeant Dan. That is an awesome card. Now I've got myself a really powerful water summoner here. I'm assuming that we call this element water. I can only imagine it's water, but very powerful. That -1 is freaking nasty. Just straight awesomeness. Woohoo! That was very cool. I wasn't expecting any of that, but yeah, back to this little fella. We got this all set up. I found out where I can buy the cards and stuff like that. They were surprisingly cheap. And like a 12-pack is like 30 wax right now. So not too shabby, not too shabby. Got the drops here for those that weren't sure that are on the old wax blockchain. I'll go ahead and even post it on into the YouTube chat here because that seemed pretty interesting. I haven't gotten one myself yet. I'm waiting till my iron bar from my iron bar sells, which that's been dropping down in price heavily for over at Immersis. Let's go ahead and head on down over to Immersis. I went on a little hemp collecting spree just in case I wanted to make some string. There's my iron bar. Yeah, damn, bro. Iron bars are down to 49.47 wax. That's hardly even, you can hardly even make a profit buying them off of the market at this point. That originally, as you can see, suggested price was 82 wax. People don't realize that people are just waiting for you to drop it an ungodly amount, which kind of shoots your own self in the foot. You got string blueprint, awesome icon. I know that Squidzuka had a string blueprint. I was super stoked about that. But yeah, man, so that is the end of what we're talking about here. All right, we're going to go ahead and finish this off with a lore reading. Sarge, you are awesome. Absolutely love you, buddy. That was amazing. Everyone we had Solimi throwing stuff in there. We have Silent Necrosis that was sending stuff. Commander Garlic sending amazing cards, sending that legendary spinner. Dude, This is you guys are awesome. Awesome community. I wasn't even expecting that. I just thought it'd be fun to show you all that. I did my first battle and the whole community is just sending stuff right away. Just loading up. So thank you guys. That's amazing. Freaking gonna cherish those cards as my first deck builders. Gotta love that. But let's go ahead, and those of you who are unaware, we have this going on here. You can always send people to our website. If they like it, they can join the Discord there. You can click this to check out our white paper. Just brings you over to the white paper. You could click it at the top as well. But this is just a link that will auto bring you there. And spend 4 hours loading. What the freak, man? What the freaky doodah? All right. That apparently was a hefty feat for it. But it does take you to the white paper. As you can see, it's the exact same one. But let's go ahead. Let's go into this bad boy. Let's see here. We're not going over the white paper today. There's a lot of stuff in the white paper. We went over how to play last week. For those of you that weren't here, if you want to check out last week's show. The second show, not the first one. One thing I liked about this, we didn't have to redo our crap today. Woohoo! We were able to just go right ahead. We'll go into the Faded Monsuta classes as well as the playable Monsuta card sharks. Definitely want to go into the types eventually a little bit more. The flats are somewhere where you're going to be first place that you can spend your THC. The #1 mints, that's what I was talking about earlier, where you defeat the creator of Faded Monsuta to steal these #1 mints, which if you're a fan of collecting, then guess what? You are going to be... That's going to be the best way to get those #1 mints. There are some folks who have #1 mints, but again, those are the perfected cards and not of the misprints, which I have the #1s of. Bwahahaha. All right, here we go. We have Lore, the discovery of tetrahydronium. All right, we got to do that. Did you win that Alicia Keys for my stream last night? I believe so. I think that you gave that to me last night. I won it from your stream. I got third place in the I was going to say rally, but the Grand Prix. So Silent X Necrosis is literally funding my Splinterlands and my other thing right now. He's just basically helping me get my start in all these things, man. But let's go into this lore, the discovery of tetrahydronium. All right, let me see here. Take a sip of some liquid. Gotta get ready. The discovery of tetrahydronium. The period of time between the tribe of the Faded and the construction of Toxelvania is widely debatable amongst Toxelvania historians. Many argue we were the only tribe to survive, or whether there is evidence of other civilizations that survived and traded with us before major technological advances. Major doesn't have an E in it. Gonna have to be going through and doing some spell checks on these. Professor Bongsley has his own wild stories of how it came to be, but for such fantastical stories you will have to go to the source yourself. While many are not sure how the aging process works for Faded Monsuta, Professor Bongsley would have to be centuries old for his claim to be true. Here we will discuss what is known about Toxelvania. While our ancestors were known to read and write, there have been only a few artifacts found with an odd language written on it. In the year 2478, the first known books of our civilization came into existence. They were written by Edicus Maximus, who is known as the first great ruler of Toxelvania. While many consider this book to be a diary, it holds a rich amount of history that explains how Toxelvania turned into the budding metropolis we know today. Here is an entry from Edicus Maximus, written on June 6, 2483. Our borders seem to grow as each new Faded Monsuta joins our cause. With each new creature that comes into the smoke ring, we have confirmed the smoke ring grows, purifying the air within it. With our borders advancing, we have come across an incredible resource. While it looks like regular marijuana from a distant gaze, when one comes closer they can see the energy coursing through the crystallized plant. And the strange thing is that there's an absurd amount of it. It doesn't just grow on the surface, but deep within caves and underground as well. When one pulls the plant out of the ground, you can feel an energy coursing from within. You can watch as the current makes your hair stand on end, but the energy does not seem to have any negative effects that we have seen so far. In fact, those that have spent a plethora of time around the substance have begun reporting a cleaner bill of health than before we began harvesting this unknown substance. People with arthritis and sore joints from a lifetime of working in the wheat fields are suddenly reporting no pain. Individuals with chronic ailments no longer suffered from their symptoms. Originally, I wasn't sure if people would want to mine the unknown substance, but now the issue is finding people to perform other tasks in our budding village. The energy given off by this odd plant or crystal seems to have a positive effect on the fated Monsuta as well. Both villagers and Monsuta alike seem to be in the highest spirits I have seen since I became the leader of this village. The fated Monsuta are imperative in our fight for survival, and it seems that they may even be our salvation. Now, if I could just figure out what to do with this substance, if we could find a way to harness the energy coming off of it as a power source, our people may be able to eventually live a normal life, free from the concerns of basic life needs. I hope, for my people's sake, I can discover an answer. Atticus Maximus was absolutely correct. The substance they had discovered would soon be named tetrahydrinium, and experimentation began happening around the clock. It didn't take long for people to notice the ancient devices that hadn't worked in centuries were suddenly making noise or just turning on for short bursts of time. Somehow the energy was so potent, just being near electronic equipment began to power it. It is unknown if this substance existed before the wars that led to humanity's downfall, but many believed those events would never have taken place if tetrahydrinium had been there from the start. The greatest minds the village had to offer worked around the clock, trying to take apart ancient technology and see if there was a way to recreate the said technology in a way that would utilize tetrahydrinium to its maximum potential. After many years of research and testing, the first bit of technology was made since the Unchill era. A machine was made to help harvest the weeds so that the fated Monsuta would be free to help with tetrahydrinium harvesting instead, being paid with a healthy stream of weed treats to keep them happy and the people working stoned. With these technological advancements, there wasn't as much time needed to focus on farming or other tasks that previously required manpower. Eventually, Atticus Maximus passed away on January 25th, 2545, at the age of 97. In his time as leader of the village, roads began being built, infrastructure began coming back to civilization, and the borders of the village grew larger than they ever had before. It seemed that the tetrahydrinium being used or burnt attracts more fated Monsuta, meaning the more tetrahydrinium the city burned, the more fated Monsuta came to the village. The more fated Monsuta that came to the village, the larger the village could grow. The village became a town, and the town became a city, until it grew into the massive metropolis known today as Toxylvania. All right, that is the end of our reading there, of our little bit of lore on it. Hopefully y'all enjoy where we're going with the backstory of this. Eventually want to go into much greater detail. These are kind of samples and examples of where this is going to be going. Splinter News cheered 5. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the claps. Yeah, we definitely want to make sure that you're not just... That's one of the best parts about video games, is that they immerse you in the story that is involved in it. And that's kind of what we want here. We want there to be a deeper purpose than just these ridiculous fun cards to play with, which they are ridiculous and they're going to be super fun to play with. But, you know, I want there to be a general purpose that people have. We have actually done a quiz. We've done trivia nights based off of the white paper and the lore, because it's so extensive that a lot of people haven't even read all of the information. So it's a fun way to get people to go a little deeper and dive a little deeper into the lore as well as the white paper itself. So it's a fun way to do that. We may be due for one. Drabs and sketchy. No, absolutely. We definitely want to make sure that people are getting a peek at this. We definitely want to make sure that people are getting to see what is going to be going on in this game, how it's going to function, how it's going to work. There's always a contact us page if you have any ideas or if you're interested to know more. I'm not around. You can always send that there. That goes directly to my email. I'll be able to see that. So make sure that you're taking advantage of all this stuff. You're checking all of these things out. Again, we had the Rising Star. This ended while I was over there. It looks like that ended 1950. That sounds about right. I think that it showed up and gave us our bits there. Yeah, 44 star bits. Woohoo! So I'm up to 417 star bits. Oh, you can't see my little total up there. I'm level 4 now. I'm almost level 5. Once I hit level 5, I can get that midweek support slot, yo. 30 to 132 star bits, getting that 51 XP on the reg. Woo! Can't wait. And then I can even move to busking with a license. Authorized busking permit, and I got enough fans for it. Woo woo! We got midweek headline slot. Oh man, Saturday support. That's what I gotta build towards here. Good thing I gotta be like level 15 before I can get there. But yeah, let's go ahead. What's your in-game name, Sensei? It is gonna be Sensei Bullrog, all one word. That is how we roll, all one word. Commander Garlic sending another gift because he's amazing. Holy crap! A freaking sandworm. Check out this badass. Oh my god, I've seen this card. Oh, I've seen this. This thing wrecks. 5 attack. This thing is such a gnarly little. Targets the last monster on the enemy team instead of the first monster. Yeah, bro, this card goes hard. Just straight hard, yo. Yep, Sensei Bullrog. I'll type it out. Yep, just that one. That's funny. It highlights my name. Yep, that is how it goes. Sensei Bullrog. Freaking amazing. I'm absolutely loving this. We're about at the end of our stream. We're about at the last 5 here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to be heading off here in just a moment. Let me go ahead and let's do one little plug. We gave away our Action Family Club card last night. We had a winner of that last evening. Let's go ahead and X off Immersus here. We'll go ahead and go over to Left House. And we got whole new lands too. We're going to be giving some of those away on stream tonight. So make sure you're hopping in there and checking these out. That's going to be part of the Uplift world for those of you who haven't hopped into there. So make sure that you're checking that out. That Action Family Club card I was talking about, these bad boys right here. And again, these are reward level Genesis. Again, I got like $60 worth of wax last time around when they did the profit share because I got 5 of them. So definitely something to take a peek at. Definitely something to take a little looky-loo at. And of course, we were talking about Metaforce just last night we were talking about Metaforce. We gave away some awesome comic books. Some folks got the common comic book. Some folks got the lore story, which I should have one lore story. There it is. Yeah, there we go. I may even give away some of these launch promos that I paid quite a bit for. I paid 10 wax for them. Now people are selling them for super cheap. And that is a mistake. These are going to have a use at some point. So maybe a good thing to go pick up off the old market. So definitely something to take a peek at there. These also have a use. You can actually blend these as well, which is why these are so expensive. But yeah, make sure that you are checking all this stuff out. Absolutely loving it. Let me go ahead and post the link so everyone has it for Crypto Monkey Friday. Those of you who love the Crypto Monks, make sure you go ahead and hop over here. This show is going to be starting in about an hour and 4 minutes. Looks like we got Uncle Mars is stopping by. Mars, Utah, writing story for Green Rabbit, writing storylines for everything. He's even written some stuff and made some stuff for probably some of your favorite childhood shows. So make sure that you're checking these dudes out. We got, looks like Recurrier is going to be on there as well. We got Crypto Monkey Land is going to be on here. We're of course going to have Emmett on there, Left House. Make sure you're joining. Make sure that you're checking this out. Make sure you're hopping on. If you like Crypto Monkeys and Storytime with Brad Goose, I believe Storytime with Brad Goose is going to be those crazy freaking kid stories that he makes that are definitely not for kids. They're fucking hilarious. So make sure you're stopping by. This is going to be an awesome episode. And again, they're going to open that Google form. They're going to do a safe word at the beginning. They're going to open the Google form at the end. And there's going to be loads of prizes up for grabs. They usually do top 5, top 3, top 10 situations sometimes even. So make sure you're heading on over there. I'm going to smash the like early. Boom, first like. What up? Have him read Thirst Trap. That's a book. That's a book that is available. So make sure you're checking that out. And I'm going to do a raid to whoever's on right now because we're somehow stuck on this thing. Not stuck on it, but let's see here. We got Zap Brannigan. Let's do a raid over to Zap Brannigan. We're going to go ahead and finish out. Thank you for joining us here at Faded Monsuta. We didn't mean to do a stream today, but we did do a stream. So my apologies on that. Triple X Zap F Brannigan. XXX. Zap F Brannigan. Thank you for joining us, everyone who's joining us on the stream. Thank you for everyone who's joining us on the show itself. That actually came to the Faded Monsuta Friday where we had it. We have 10 watching right now. We are ending that right this second. Thank you once again for joining us. All right, we got the YouTube on there. The Upland Action NFT news, posting that in there. Excellent, excellent. We have the Nefty Blocks Rising Star game. Bruh, he dies on my B-Day. Oof. Oof. Sorry, Melissa. I didn't mean to do the creator of Toxylvania dying on the birthday. Have a good one, Darth Wolf Gaming. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for heading on over here. We're going to send all of those viewers heading on over to Zap F Brannigan. We got 24 on the old stream. Thank you once again for joining us. Hopefully we got some awesome giveaways. Brannigan is always up to some awesome shit. So let's head on over and let's show our support. Thank you for joining. All right, and we've headed over there for the other one. We're going to say farewell to our YouTube on here. And again, didn't mean to have that going because as someone mentioned, that is against their terms of service over there at the old, which is funny because they recommend Streamlabs OBS, but it's against their terms of service for us to stream to multiple things at once because I'm an affiliate now. But nonetheless, we'll be making sure that next time around we only have the YouTube station up, so those people are coming on over here. But we had lots of people that got to see the station, lots of people that got to check it out, and hopefully lots of people that will be showing up in just an hour to pick up some awesome cards and pick up some awesome knowledge, as well as hear a very inappropriate bedtime story. Thank you once again for joining us, everyone. Eddie Maxim, Sensei Bullrog, depending on how you know me from which Discord, is out. Thank you for joining us. Good evening if you're somewhere over in Asia. Good afternoon if you're somewhere over in Europe. And good, I guess, morning if you're, depending if you're in Hawaii. But I guess we're already over into the PM. I've been up almost all night, so I'm a little bit wonky. But thank you for joining us nonetheless. No matter what time it is or where you are in the world, have a great rest of your day.